Most of the time in WWE Games career or story modes, the champions in the games are usually ones who have been the champion previously, which does make sense, but there have been some moments where those writing the career modes have used the fact that it's just a video game to make someone a champion who was never actually that champion on WWE TV ever before. So let's take a look at 5 of these moments. But first, let's hear from today's sponsor, PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile is one of the most popular free-to-play mobile battle royale games in the world. With 50 million active daily players and more than 1 billion downloads, enjoy the authentic battle royale experience while playing alone, in duos, or with your squad. It's had more crossovers than a Marvel franchise, including Spider-Man No Way Home, Jujutsu Kaisen, The Boys, Evangelion, and Baby Shark? There are tons of skins and outfits to customize your weapons and character, and it also features a new game mode called Ancient Secret Arise, available on the Erangel, Miramar, and Livik maps until September the 12th, 2022. Jump in the battleground and explore the mysteries of the Ancient Secret. In this new game mode, a path highlighted by a golden color will be visible during every match, with Legend of a Temple visible at its starting point. Further down the path, multiple portals open up as the temple moves closer. Players can enter the temple via one of these portals. Once in the temple, players will gain access to a massive amount of loot, but only if they are able to beat its guardians. Solve the puzzles of the Scarab and Jackal ruins around the map, fight the mummy warriors, guardian beasts, and find the treasure. Enter the Emperor Temple via the quicksand path, fight your enemies for the treasure, and discover more secrets within. And finally, defeat the Pharaoh inside the Emperor Temple to gain more surprises. So jump into PUBG Mobile and discover the Emperor's treasures today in the Ancient Secret Arise mode with friends or without. Besides, we all know if this was a wrestling game, someone's game betrayed. Maybe better to go it alone. And now, back to the video. In WWE 2K20's My Career mode, there's a bunch of different champions who actually never held the titles that they won. To begin with, Adam Cole was the WWE champion on the SmackDown brand, and you actually face him for the title after Brooklyn Von Braun announces the title match to Trey backstage.
Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
So the no DQ title match will happen, and during that match, Samoa Joe will help you win the WWE title from Adam Cole.
Trouble! Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here? Whoa, what the heck? That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him!
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
Oh.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey. It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen. Count it, now. I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE champion.
I really have no explanation for this either.
And speaking of Samoa Joe, he will also win the WWE title, which he never won in WWE, and didn't exist at all. Joe will be seen telling Trey that he helped him win the title because he wants his rematch that he never got 7 years earlier when Trey beat him for the Universal title.
Wait a second. Trey counters.
Joe's shoulders are down on the mat.
He did it. We're the new Universal Champion. Trey just pulled off one of the biggest upsets in WWE history.
I guess I was still right about it not lasting long, but this is unbelievable.
All hell is broken loose on Raw, and we have a NXT superstar who just won the Universal Championship.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Before facing Joe, Trey will have to rematch Adam Cole for the WWE title in a cage match, which won't stop Samoa Joe, who wants to keep helping Trey retain the title. After a few weeks, the rematch will happen, and Samoa Joe will defeat Trey for the title and become the WWE Champion.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over. It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion.
And also in WWE 2K20, Mickie James, who did previously hold both the Women's and Divas titles, would go on to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. This was a championship that she technically never held, as this is the SmackDown version of the title. You are actually also given the option of playing the match after it was mentioned during the Trey and Red Hall of Fame speech. If you play the match, you'll see Mickie defeat Kairi Sane for the title.
Streak continues. Mickie James is now one half of the tag team champions and your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Somehow, Mickie continues to defy the odds. It's like every time she's backed into a corner, she somehow finds a new way to escape. Congratulations, Mickie. You earned every bit of this.
Mickie would go on to lose the title after being challenged by Red for a title match.
Mickie, I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
Moving on to WWE 2K22's My Rise. Whilst on the Raw brand and going down the male superstar path, you will get a storyline with Tommaso Ciampa and his US title that he nicknames Stripey. Now Ciampa has never been the US champion as of the time of this video going up. So again, this is a reign that never actually existed, but this is a great thing about WWE Games. We get to see the possible future early. So this reign will come to an end when our character challenges for the title and beats him, though we sure do get punished badly for doing so.
He doesn't seem too happy about it, but apparently Ciampa is ready to accept this loss.
Whoa, what the heck?
Ciampa's lost it. Obviously, he wasn't ready to accept this loss. Oh my God, what's he doing with those steel steps? I think we've seen this before in Ciampa's epic battles with Johnny Gargano. Oh no. Fairy tale ending on the steel stairs. The new United States champion could be severely injured. Yeah, he came crashing down face and rib first on those unforgiving steps.
And would you look at that? Ciampa isn't going to part ways with Stripey after all. He's leaving with the United States Championship.
Just all-around disgraceful actions that we've witnessed here tonight. In any event, stay tuned for updates on the new champion's condition. Here's an update. Not good.
And lastly, in WWE 2K19's My Career mode, you will win the US title pretty quickly in your time on SmackDown Live. Triple H, not being a fan of yours, will do everything to get that title off of you, and announces a fatal 4-way match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. You'll end up winning the fatal 4-way match at the pay-per-view, but just days later, it'll be announced that you'll now face Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap title match for the US title.
I was talking to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and I've decided that they're both going to get another shot at your US title. I said they're both going to get a shot at your US title in a 2-on-1 handicap match. If you thought the odds were against you in a fatal 4-way, just wait until tonight.
You'll hear from both Owens and Zayn before the match too.
After we beat you tonight, we're going to be co-US champions.
He makes a good point. It is only fair.
He is just trying to drive us apart before the match. And besides, we had a deal all worked out in writing. I faxed it to you, remember?
I don't have a fax machine. It's 2018.
I'm pretty sure you do. It made the fax noise.
Sammy, stop. Sammy, I get it. Stop. I get it.
No. So do we have a deal then? Co-champions?
Yes, as long as you never make that noise again.
So the match happens, and after interference from Randy Orton, Owens and Zayn will be the co-holders of the US title. Now Kevin Owens has won the US title a few times, but as of this video going up, Sami Zayn has never won the US title. So it's not currently a reign that exists, although he has won the Intercontinental title.
But with the help of an old friend, Triple H finally got what he wanted. You guys are burying the lead here. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are your new United States champion.
Buzz never had a chance. With Orton interfering, it was essentially 3-on-1.
4-on-1 if you include Triple H.
And that was 5 reigns that never really existed in WWE Games. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to watch the video that's popping up on the screen right now. Thanks for watching everyone, see you in the next one.